My name is Halimat Shakumbi. My major is criminal justice and psychology, and I am a junior.
Tell me a little about yourself.
So I was born and raised in Texas, Houston, Texas, Southwest Ely, Texas to be exact. I'm the oldest of two boys on my mom's side and the middle of nine boys on my dad's side. Um, I'm a published model and a runway model, and I just opened up my first store.
Yes. So, let's see. What made you want to start your business?
Um, when I started my business, I was in a really like dark space. I was depressed. I really didn't know my purpose in life. I feel like I went through a midlife crisis at the age of 19 or 18. I didn't know what I was doing. I liked school, but not enough to a point where I can get a job afterwards and sit in an office and just read case studies and stuff. So I just had to figure out like what do I like doing? What do I spend the most of my money on? And I started off selling hair, makeup, sunglasses, and yeah, and lashes. That's what I started selling off with because those are the things I spent a lot of money on. So I was like, why would I spend that much money on it when I can get it for free and sell it at the same time? So I started out by doing drop-offs at people's houses, doing my online store. Then I expanded.
So you started with your website,
I started with the online website.
and then I know you recently stopped before you made the store. Like, what was the reason you stopped?
So when I stopped the store, stopped the online store in the beginning, I was a young business owner at the time, so I really didn't know what it meant to own a business or like specifically how to use my money correctly, like how to effectively pay myself, do restocks, keep up my website. So I was just basically spending my money incorrectly when I was making it. My mom was always telling me I was doing it wrong, but of course I thought that she didn't know what she was talking about. So I really took, I think it was a couple, like 6 months. I took 6 months off to take some online business classes. I took some classes at the Small Business Association in Dallas, some marketing classes as well to try and figure out like how to effectively run a business rather than just changing my major completely to business.
So then, why did you make the transition from the website to the actual store?
So honestly, nobody knows this, but I've been trying to open a store for a year now. Honestly, I wanted to start off by opening a store, which I thank God I didn't because everything happens for a reason. But I transferred it to a store because one, we have one mall in Denton, and it's Golden Triangle Mall. It's to me trash. We don't even have a Forever 21 in there. I feel like a store space in Denton was smart because I'm a student. I know what events are going on campus, so I know what people are looking for. I feel like I can dress enough to understand what people like to see. I feel like I know enough people in Denton to be able to have a storefront. So I just thought it would be a smart business move to open up a storefront.
And then, so what do you hope customers gain out of the store?
I hope they gain fashion sense, to come and buy some stuff. But at the same time, I also hope people understand that like you don't have to wait till you graduate to chase your dreams. You don't have to wait until you're a certain age to do what you want to do. I always live my life by I could die tonight, and if I do, what would people remember me by? Just recently, one of my friends passed away in a car accident, and he lived his life to the fullest. Like if he wanted to do something, he did it right then and there. And I always tell my friends to do that because, like him, you don't know. You could not go to sleep. You could be like, oh, I'm gonna open that store next week, and next week might not come for you. So you want to make sure that you do everything that you want to do at the time you think of doing it because you never know where it can take you.
Okay, so then your grand opening is on Thursday, right?
Yes, my grand opening is this Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then I'll be doing something at Rusty's from 5:30 to 7 p.m. afterwards, just like a little celebration.
What events are you having within the store? So I know you had a calendar.
Yes, so every second Sunday of the month, I will have Boys Sunday Fun Day. And basically, this is just a game night where I'm going to get a TV in here as well. So I'm going to have FIFA is the first game night, 2K is the second game night, and the third game night is Madden. And then third Sunday of the month, I will have Girls Sunday Fun Day. Our first Sunday Fun Day will be movies and wine. Our second Sunday Fun Day will be a game night, and the third one will be DIY facials because that Sunday is the week of finals. So I wanted everybody to relax, unwind, talk, and get ready for finals. And then the first Sunday of every other month, I will be doing Studio Sundays where I'll have 2 tables in here. You have to sign up to come to all these events, and basically you guys can just have study hall here, get your groups together. I will be confiscating phones for the first hour just to make sure that you guys are doing what we need to do because if you're coming to study, you shouldn't be on your phone 25/8. You'll have access to the TV, HDMI cords to be able to put up to the TV whatever you need to see. And then every 3 months, I'll have pop-up shops for vendors to be able to rent a rack in my store. I'll remove all of my clothes out from here, and vendors can rent a rack at a certain rate for keeping their stuff in my store for a day. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
That's all I want
you.
to know about your store, but I did want to know some stuff about like your modeling
Of course.
and all that stuff. So how did you get started into modeling? What made you get into that?
Well, the reason why I started modeling, which was like back in like, I really started modeling when I was in middle school. It was like this little modeling agency called Neil Hamill in Houston.